My name is Halima Nyota. I work for Youth Leaders Stakeholders, which is a community-based organization. Our initiative is to addressing gender-based violence and teen pregnancy in Kakamega County. And we address this through a coalition of other civil society organizations through co-funding and co-implementing of activities that spearhead the addressing and responding of teenage pregnancy and gender-based violence in Kakamega County. For a long time, Kakamega County have been recording high number of teenage pregnancies. And this has been concurrently, that is starting from 2018, 2019, even 2020. So our initiative, the organization was registered in 2016. This was due to high patriarchal issues whereby women were not given spaces of leadership. And now coming again to issues of teenage pregnancy, which was also part of the contributing factor. And Kakamega being a patriarchal society, we saw a need of bringing together young people and other organizations to collectively address teenage pregnancy and gender-based violence in Kakamega County. And I will say through that, we've had a contribution from member and stakeholders. And currently, we've had a development of a policy to address the same. I will say as an organization that is Youth Leaders Stakeholders, we've been able to bring together about 15 women-led and youth-serving organizations that formed a coalition to work together and collectively address issues affecting Kakamega County. For instance, each coalition is supposed to highlight an issue, and just for two issues that have been highlighted have been teenage pregnancy and sexual gender-based violence. And through the coalition, we've been able to formulate the SGBV policy, which is at its validation process. We recently had the County Attorney's Committee of Policies meeting and validating the SGBV policy. Another success story is as an organization, we've had influence on media, whereby we've brought out issues on teen pregnancy and sexual gender-based violence in Kakamega County. And currently, any media station, any local media station that will want to know about cases of teen pregnancy and sexual gender-based violence will reach out to us so that we can also give the stories. And we've also developed an addendum on teen pregnancy, which has been captured by the county government, and it has been included as part of the SGBV policy, so that these issues can be addressed as a policy issue and not any other issue. You realize that during the pandemic, there was no social contact of people. That's reduced our community engagement, because for us, being an organization from the grassroots, we focus on community work and community engagement. So as an organization, we focus on doing media advocacy, that is having tweet chats, Facebook Live stories, and also engaging with local media stations to speak on the issues that were happening in our community. And I will say through that, we've had impacting the entire community, and also other organizations reaching us out to hear what we are doing. That is what I can say about that. Youth Leaders Stakeholders is just a community-based organization with no funding, focusing on collaboration and networking of civil society organizations to create impact. And as an organization, we are focused on working, collaborating with the government and creating policies that will see its implementation to having greater impact, or creating more opportunities for young people across the entire county and even across the region. We work specifically in Kakamega County, but we are looking at, for the next 3 to 5 years, we shall be an organization creating impact across the country. I believe that Zuri initiative recognizes young people and young women who are disrupting the status quo to create change in the world and in the community. And being a young change maker from the grassroots part of this country, I believe that for the few spaces, for the few opportunities I've had to create change in my community, I believe by being an alumni of Zuri, I'll be able to create more impact and even amplify the little change I'm making in my community to be more visible and more effective. Our organization is working towards marking the International Women's Day 2021, and we are bringing together young women from the grassroots, having a dialogue with more influential women leaders from various ministries at the county level, and also the elected women at the county level, to have a dialogue and just share the experiences, because we believe those who are not had the opportunity to have to be leaders, that is young people, they can also learn from those who are more experienced. And our organization works towards achieving gender equality. That's why we've been pushing for the implementation of sexual gender-based violence, which is a bigger hindrance to achieving the SDG number 5. And I will say that Sustainable Development Goal number 5 affects all the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, because if we can't achieve equality, we won't be able to achieve the rest of the SDGs.